I'm Tyler Harding here at the news desk, and we are hearing that New York Mets general manager Aussie has made a move this trade deadline day. We understand that 28-year-old third baseman Will Tuffy will be sent to the San Francisco Giants, acquiring relief pitcher Bobby Nichols in return. It will be interesting to know what the Mets fans make of this move from their general manager. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 71 of the New York Mets, and this is the new boy, Bobby Nichols. It says he's a relief pitcher. He could easily be a starting pitcher as well. But yeah, I think I'd like a few things about this guy. First of all, it's a really good pitcher for our bullpen and or the starting rotation. He's considered a team leader as well, which is going to be good. You can never have too many team leaders. And the extra good news is that the man that we lost to get him in, Will Tuffy here, I mean, we don't really need third baseman. We have Morlock, we have Chevron Newton, we have one or two others that can play the position as well. Jeff McNeil, of course, can play over there. So I don't think we was ever going to play him. I'm not quite sure what that was all about there. Yeah, so I think that's a good trade all up. Let me know what you think. I mean, I know it's a good trade all up for us. If we have a look at the home screen, what we are consistently inconsistent. Is probably the best way to describe us. You can see things haven't gone great. Mauricio picked himself up an injury. He's been out for 5 weeks, so he's got about another month left of that before he comes back. You can see our hitting has absolutely deserted us. Look at those. Look, we were a lot better than that. Our pitching is still okay. We're still good to very good in most of those stats. Defensively, we're letting ourselves down just a touch. Yeah. So what we'll do. Let's have a look at the team chemistry here, so we can see we do now have 3 team leaders, which is really good. A couple of selfish players in there, but we can deal with that. Overall chemistry, though, everything else it's looking really good, which is good because we've seen this screen not looking so good in the past. Now, what's happened since last episode, I hear you ask. Let's go and have a look, and you can see it's just been very strange, to be honest. We ended up getting swept by the Yankees. We lost the last 2 games. Each game, though, was a one-run affair. Game 2, we had a blown save here by Diaz. Blown save number 4 at the time for him. So as good as he's been, he's let a few slip as well. Then game 3, you guessed it, it was another blown save. 3 runs we gave up in the bottom of the 9th, which was absolutely infuriating. This time, it was Diaz again, basically. He conceded the 3 runs. He got the loss, and Garcia got stuck with the blown save. But really, it was Garcia again, wasn't it, that let that one slip away from us. Then we played the Phillies, lost both games of the Phillies, and this one, in 6 innings, we gave up 6 runs. We essentially lost the game there and then, and that was down to, unfortunately, Stefanovic. Again, we sent him out 1 innings too many. I think if there's one thing Bruce Crabb needs to do, it's just figure out when Stefanovic is done and just get him out of the game, because we've seen it time and time again. He's good till he's not good anymore. And we just need to recognize that a little bit better. Then we played the Marlins, and we rebounded quite well here. We won 3 of 4. Let's have a look at the notes here. In game 2 here, the game that we lost, guess what it was? It was a blown save for Edwin Diaz. Blown save number 5 now for him. He's lost 5 games. Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating, isn't it? It's just frustrating when that sort of thing happens. Now, game 4 here, this was when Mauricio picked up the injury. So he came out of this game, which was obviously a disappointment. Was it this game? It was this game, I think. Maybe it was the game before this game, because we already see that it's this game, because Rosario was already in that other game. So it was game 3, that he got injured and taken out of. Then we played the Phillies. Now, in game 1 of this, we called in, obviously, someone to replace Mauricio. We called in Vaughn here. He's another guy here that can play third base. He's someone that's been around the system for a little while. He can also pitch, which is really weird. And he's not the worst, to be honest, but he's certainly not someone that you'd start. But you can see he's been in our system for a little while. His first at-bat as a major league hitter, a solo home run. His first at-bat. So well done to Vaughn's. Perhaps a star is Vaughn there. A star is Vaughn. I did that by mistake. And anyway. But yeah, we ended up losing the series. Got swept by the Phillies. Lost 3 out of 4. Lost the first 3 there against the Nationals before we finally won one. We went and played the Cubs. We lost 2 of 3 against them as well, which was annoying. We came into this series against Atlanta 9 games back at this point, and I'm thinking I'm going to have to fire Bruce Crabb because we just were in horrible form, and we've won the first 2 games of the series. Game 1, we won it in the 10th, which was good to see. We actually got to extra innings and didn't blow a save, so hallelujah there. It was a Suzuki home run, a walk-off home run that got the win for us in that one. And then Game 2, where are we here? I've lost my spot. There we go. We can see we scored 2 runs in the second. It was a Louis Tejada. The pitcher's got a 2-run double and got the runs for us in that one. You can see it was very much not a hitting affair, that one. But Tejada, back to some of his best. 6 innings, 6.1 innings, only the 1 earned run, only giving up 3 hits. And the bullpen for once came in, did its job, and Diaz got his 37th save of the season. Imagine 5 blown saves. He could be at 40 saves. In sort of what are we in now, mid-August, without, I mean, you're going to lose 1 or 2 here or there, but he could easily have found himself looking squarely down the record books. So that's everything to catch you up on. Let me know what you think of the trade. As I said, I think we've done a good trade there. We've got him right now in the bullpen, though he is very much an option to start. I'm kind of okay with the starters for now, though I am wondering if maybe we put Stefanovic back to the bullpen and bring Nichols into the starting lineup, but we'll wait and see on that one. The other man that's had a bit of a tough run lately is Peterson. If we can have a look at, is it pitching stats? Is it history? It's this one, I think, isn't it? No, where's the game log? That's what I'm looking for. You can see here, he started just giving up a lot of earned runs the last few. He had a good game there, but 7-4, 4-6, 3-7 is manageable, but 5-5. Just recently, he's really started to go off the boil a little bit. So I'm slightly concerned by Peterson, but we'll make do with him for now. You can see that everybody else's stats there. The lineup, we've had a lot of hitters going out of form. McNeil's had a cold streak as well, as has Conforto still in his as well. So that hasn't helped the batting, having so many players that are sort of key players, more or less. Sort of in cold streaks. You see Griffiths back in the lineup. That's because we had to drop. Who did we drop out? Again, because they just weren't hitting. Sheffield Newton we dropped down because, partly because Vaughan came in and he can play, or Vaughan's came in, he can play third base, and also just because he wasn't hitting anymore. So we'll give him a spell back in AAA. We've also dropped Odenthal, who again, just his form fell off a cliff. So we've dropped him back to try and get a little bit of form back. How's he looking just recently here? Still not really doing it, is he? So we've had to make some moves just within our organization just to try and find something that resembles players in form. But all that being said, let's have a look now at the team, the standings. I haven't seen the standings yet. You can see we really needed those 2 wins against Atlanta, but we need to sweep them here just to kind of stay in contention. It's looking increasing like we're going to be going into a wild card game. And I really, really want to try and avoid that. So let's have a look at the team we're sending out to face the Braves in what could be a sweep of the series. And here we go. Jeff McNeil's going to lead us off, play second base. Treadmill comes in to bat second and play in left field. Suzuki bats 3s in right field. My boy Blue cleans up and plays first base. Jonathan Vaughns, he bats 5. He's the shortstop in this one. Bernhard Morlock bats 6 at third base. Adrian Del Castillo comes in to catch. He is batting 7. Alec Thomas is in center field. He bats 8. And David Peterson takes the mound for us. As I said, his form's a little bit hit and miss lately. Hopefully we'll get a good performance out of him in this one. And we're up against Ian Anderson for them. He has a good whip, a really good whip, a good ERA. This is going to be a tough game for us. Let's see how we do. So here we are at Citi Field, looking to make a really, really strong stand against the Braves. It is important that we do. I mean, if it was football, say, at least get a draw out of it. But obviously, draws don't exist. So we need to try and make sure we get the win here. But worst case scenario, we'll have pulled back a game. But we really need to pull back 3, don't we, the way it's shaping up. Looks like the first out. Vaughn's over to Bluey, and that is indeed the first out. The Bobby Nichols that we acquired, he's stats this season, that should be to Vaughn's as well, and it should be an easy second out. There we go. This is a good start. His whip was under 1, and his ERA was really good as well. I forget exactly what it was. But I was surprised to see that he was on the trading block when I sort of shipped, that's going to be a hit. When I shipped Toffee around just to see what we could get for him, because we really weren't going to use him. Is that going to be a triple? No, just a 2-out double. And I saw him, I was just like, yes, thank you, because I was kind of looking to strengthen the bullpen, just because you've seen the scores yourselves. We've been a little bit weak, and we've been giving up leads as well. When we're not particularly batting well, the 3 blown saves. I mean, that's that's the difference between being 7 games behind and being 4 games behind, and it's a massive, massive difference. Especially coming into sort of middle to end of August, where games start to run out very quickly. McNeil leads us off. He's popped that up, though, I think. Yeah, center fielder looks like he's going to get there. Right on the warning track, though. I tell you what, he hit that better than I thought he did at first. But it doesn't have the legs, and it is the first out. Treadmill comes in. He hasn't done brilliant since he's come back, to be honest. He's hit that well, though. That is going to get down, and that is going to be a 1-out single. Excellent stuff by Treadmill. We're sticking with him basically because we know him. We do have Mayora, of course, in AAA, who has done well for us in the past. Is that going to get through? No, it's an error, though. I tell you what. Could this be something here for us? Suzuki reaches on the error. It's 1 out. It's runners at first and second. Blue comes in. Just don't hit into a double play here, please, Bluey, and we'll be away. He's hit that into a double play. No, he's got it through. He's got it through. All right, loaded bases, 1 out. A double play is still not what we want. It's going to be the youngster Vaughn's coming up to face the right-hander. He's not the best against righties, but he's probably still better than Rosario, to be fair. He's got that down, has he? Oh, it's going to be a double play. No, it's not. It's just the 1, so we do score a run. It's an RBI for Vaughn's. Did he beat the throw? He did beat the throw. It's an infield hit. It's an infield hit for Vaughn's. He brings home a run, and it's 1-0. Still loaded bases, still 1 out, and it's our boy, Bernhard Morlock. What can he do? He's hit that. He's got it through. Go on, Bernhard. We scored 1. We're not going to get a second one in. Suzuki scores. Bluey stays at third. It's still 1 out. It's still loaded bases. And it's Adrian Del Castillo's turn to stride in. What can he do? He's got into a double play. Not what we needed, but we did get 2 runs. An excellent start to the first. And we are away. We are away with something to defend here now for Peterson. Hopefully we're going to get one of his good starts and not one of his poor ones. Go on, Peto. That's been popped up, and that should be caught out there by Thomas. Conforto's coming. Is it Conforto? No, it's Treadmill in left field, isn't it? And that is a job done there. Camargo strides in, up against Peterson. Oh, that's been well hit. No, it hasn't. It's been popped up, and it's Suzuki, and he makes the play out there in right field. Excellent stuff. 2 away. Nobody on. And it's Drew Waters now. Let's dry up these waters. Come on, mate. Oh, it's been hit. Again, it's been popped up, and it's catching practice in the outfield. This time, it's Treadmill's turn, and that ends the innings. A nice quick one as well. We'll take that. We go to the second. Alec Thomas to lead us off. He's a really good contact hitter. Hopefully, he can find himself away on base here. He's got that fought off an inside pitch, it looks like, down the third base line, but that's not going to get the job done. That is 1 away. Peterson strides in. What's he batting this year? He's batting .237. He's not the worst batter. I'm not expecting too much from him here, of course, but I'll tell you what, he's hit that. No, he's popped it up, and that will be caught out there in left field for 2 away. Bit of first pitch swinging there, and there we go. And that brings in Jeff McNeil to lead us off again. Well, not lead us off, but hopefully get us... And he strikes out. The leadoff man is what I meant to say, but, I get confused with my baseball terms. They don't come naturally to me. Chance Cisco. What a name that is. Not as good as Swaggerty, but it's up there. And he walks. Oh, unlucky. I tell you, he wasn't swinging. He was taking a chance, wasn't he? It's Ian Anderson. The pitcher comes up. He lays down a bunt. Can we get the double play there? Oh, no, we just get the 1. Runner at second. 1 out. What can we do? Can we sit Pache back down? He's hit it down the third base line. It's picked up there by... Is that Morlock at third base? I think it is. And he makes the play at first. And that is 2 away. Quintero now. Oh, Quintero walks as well. Come on, Peterson, mate. You're just killing me a little bit inside here. It's Ronaldo Acuna Jr. We know he's dangerous. He's popped it up. He's popped it up. Thomas is there. Make the play, mate. 2 hands. He does make the play, and we get out of that as well. That was a little bit more... It was walks, though, wasn't it? It wasn't hits. It was walks, so that's okay. Treadmill steps in now to lead us off. 3-0. And Treadmill does what Treadmill does. The walking machine walks again. None out. Runner at first. And Suzuki comes in. Now, because he reached on an error first time around. He strikes out this time around. Not a great day for him so far. Blue comes in with 1 out. It's a full count. What can Bluey do? Bluey gets into a double play. Ah, you muppet. And just as we start to get excited, the innings is over. We go into the 4th, still up 2-0. Freddie Freeman comes in to face Peterson. And Peterson sends him back with his tail between his legs. That's another strikeout. Aussie Albies steps in now. That's been well hit, but it can't get past Morlock. Morlock to Blue, and that is the 2nd out. Excellent stuff. And it's Camargo now that steps in. What can Peterson do with him? He strikes him out as well. Strikes him out as well. That's the end of the 4th, or top of the 4th. It's still 2-0. Jonathan Vaughns comes in to see if we can add to our lead here. What's he got for us? Not much. Not much at all. And that is unfortunate. Eberhard Morlock now strides in. What can he do for us? Come on, Eberhard. He's hit that. It's not going to get past. Is it? Oh, it is going to get past. Morlock with another hit. He's going to get double no. Stays at first. Probably sensibly. And that is 1 out. Runner on. And Adrian Del Castillo, who hit into a double play last time out, of course. What can he do this time? He can stand there and strike out. Well, that's better than hitting into a double play. It gives Alec Thomas a chance now. Can he find himself a base hit? He's fought off an inside pitch. It's popped up, and that is going to end the innings as left field makes a simple catch. And yeah, 5 hits to 1, but only 2-0 up. Come on, Peterson. It's Waters again. Sit him down again. There we go. Excellent stuff. Peterson is looking okay, isn't he? If he can just get rid of these walks as he loads up the count. Strikes out another one. All right. 5 strikeouts now for Peterson in this innings. Can he do another one with their pitcher? He can't bunt this time. He's going to have to try and hit. Oh, I tell you what, he hit that pretty well, but McNeil's there. Over to Blue, and that is the end of the top of the 5th. We still hold a narrow lead. Peterson strides in the bat. What can he do? He's hit that, but it's straight to second base, and that's not going to get anything other than an out. And McNeil strides in again. He just has gone off the boil. He was so good at the start of the year, and we see again he strikes out. And his batting average, I tell you what, it's falling rapidly. He's down to 276, and he was well over 300 not that long ago. Treadmill now with 2 out. He gets another hit. What? Oh, Treadmill, absolutely sensational stuff, mate. He loves playing on YouTube. That's what it is, isn't it? Another base hit for Treadmill. Suzuki with 2 out. Can he just send one out? He's hit it. He's hit it. I'll tell you what, against the shift, it could get Treadmill to third. It will get... No, it won't. But we just keep the innings going. The 2 out rally continues. And with my boy Blue, can he... Close your eyes. Have a swing, mate. Oh, he strikes out. 7 hits, and we're getting them at the wrong times, aren't we? We need to work these hitters around. Peterson continues. 71 pitches he's had so far. This may be his last innings. Pache gets a decent hit on that, but it's going to be caught there by Alec Thomas in centre field for the first out. Quintero comes in now. What's he got for us? He's hit it. Oh, I thought that might just get past McNeil, but he makes a good play, and it is over to Blue for the 2nd out. Acuna Jr. now steps in. We know he's dangerous. He's hit that. I think he's popped it up. Suzuki's there. He doesn't look like he's in any sort of hurry and makes the play to end the top of the 6th. 3 up, 3 down, and it's Vaughns to lead us off. Come on, mate. Channel your first at bat. He's hit that really, really well down the third base line. That's going to be at least a double. If it was down right field, you might say a triple, but he stands up at second for a lead-off double. Excellent stuff from the youngster. And I tell you what, we just have these youngsters coming in, don't we? They just keep coming, and they keep getting the job done. Eberhard Morlock, who is 2 for 2 today. If he can go 3 for 3, they've walked in. They're scared of you, Eberhard. That's runners at first and second. D. Castillo, who we've already seen hit into a double play once today. He's hit that, though. He's hit that. He's popped it up. It should be deep enough to get Vaughns to third, I would hope. He tags up. He does indeed go to third. He's going to get there easily in the end. 1 out. Runners at the corners. A double play still really hurts us here, but come on, Alec Thomas. They've changed their pitcher. If Thomas can get a base hit, it will score a run. It will pad our lead. Come on, Thomas. Oh, he's hit it. He's done it. Just that. It's going to get down. It is going to get down. It scores a run. It gets Treadmill to second. It's a 1 out single. And RBI single, let's give it its full name. 22nd RBI this year for him. And I tell you what, would you be pinch hitting Peterson in these situations? They've only got one hit off him, so probably not. He's gone for the bunt and he's missed it. Come on, mate. Come on. Sensible stuff here. He's laid that one down. It's a good bunt. It's a really, really good bunt. Can he beat it? Did he beat the throw? Did he beat the throw? He did beat the throw. He's bunted for a hit. Go on, Peterson. It's Jeff McNeil now. He's not been in the best form, but with bases loaded, anything other than a double play is gold. That's okay. I tell you what, mate. I'll take it. It's 3 strikeouts today for him. We might have to take him off leadoff. But it's Treadmill with 2 out now. Come on, Treddy. He's hit it. He's popped it up. Oh, he was 3 for 3. And again, the hits have just come at the wrong time for Treadmill. And with loaded bases, we can only get 1 run across the plate. But it's a run nonetheless. It's 3-0. And Peterson continues now to Freddie Freeman. Come on, mate. Let's get off to a good start here. Strikes him out. That's what we like to see. This is the good Peterson. It's Aussie Albies that comes in. What's he going to do here? He gets it down to third base line. Morlock picks it up over to Blue, and that is 2 away. Excellent stuff here. 83 pitches now thrown by Peterson. Let's see if we get another quick out here. He's hit that. He's popped it up, more or less. It's kind of in the gap. I think Thomas is going to get there. He does. In the end, it's relatively simple. That is the end of the 7th. We stretch, and Peterson is having a good day. We're 3-0 up. They've only had the 1 hit. Suzuki leads us off. What can he do here? Come on, Suzuki. He strikes out. Not the best. It brings up Blue, who is 1 for 3. It's all you, mate. It's all you. Just have a swing. He strikes out again as well. A lot of strikeouts. We're hitting it or striking out, it feels like. Vaughn's now, who got an excellent hit down the third base line last time up. And he strikes out as well. That wasn't not a good innings for to be a Met, that one. We go to the 8th, though. Peterson continues yet again to Drew Waters. This is the bottom of their order. If we can, that should be caught out there as well by Treadmill. Nicely done. If we can get through this innings, the bottom of their order, you would assume that they're going to pinch hit their pitcher. But then we can come out with a 9th for Diaz to blow the save. Good strikeout there by Peterson. Chance Cisco sits down. They have pinched hit. That's a bit of a no-brainer. This guy's batting .284 over the course of the season. But he hasn't faced Peterson, has he? Come on, Peterson. He's popped that up, I think. Yes, he has. It should be caught out there by Vaughn's. He does make the play. A nice, quick 8th innings. You've got to be tempted to leave Peterson out there, actually, and see if he can do the complete game shutout here. He's doing that well. There is a new pitcher. Morlock's going to face him first. Can he just destroy his confidence and deposit him over the fence? He's hit it. I think it's going to get down, though. Is it going to get... Oh, it is going to get down. Well done, Morlock. Another leadoff single for Morlock. What a day he's having. He's returning to his very, very best form. And if Morlock's on form, I tell you what, we can do anything. Del Castillo now. He strikes out. Another strikeout. How many times have we struck out this game? Alec Thomas with 1 out steps in. Steps out with a strikeout. That looked... How fast was that pitch? It's 97 miles an hour. That looked an absolute bullet. We are going to continue with Peterson. We're going to give him a chance. We're also a chance of a walk here. Peterson does walk. All right. I mean, to be fair, it just brings up McNeil to strike out, but you never know. His class is permanent, form is temporary, but the form is still not there. 4 strikeouts now for McNeil. Not a red letter day for him. And why would we not pinch hit Peterson if we're just going to take him out of the game anyway? Garcia comes in to try and close this mofo out for us. Oh, we're so close to sweeping the Braves, and there was absolutely nothing about our form coming into this series that suggested we could do this. That is going to be caught out there by Alec Thomas. Nicely done, son. That is 1 away. Quintero now steps in. He's 0 for 2 today. Can we keep the O? He's popped that up as well. Suzuki barely has to move, and he makes the play. That is 2 away. They're down to their final out. They still only have the 1 hit. It's Acuna Jr. Again, we know he's dangerous. Can we sit him down? He's popped that up to Suzuki. This should be easily enough caught. And guys, we have swept the Braves out of the absolute blue. We have swept the Braves. So on the back of a masterful performance from Peterson, well and truly back to his very best there, we have, as I said, swept the Braves, kept just within touching distance. We don't want to drop any further back than that now because we've about a month and a half left, obviously, of the season. So we need to A, recapture our form, but B, we need to make sure that we keep that gap because they're still a very, very good team. let's not make any mistakes about that. But guys, that's it for today. If you have enjoyed that, do make sure you hit thumbs up, and of course, subscribe if you are new. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays is when we play baseball. I think what we'll do is we'll come back for Game 1 of this Baltimore series. The main reason for that is that's roster expansion day, so we can go through our expanded roster, and maybe see one or two of the new faces come in and play a part in that game. So that's all for Friday, though, guys. Until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care.